Guys, Kyle, the Death Knight of Anime here, bringing you my review for One Piece episode 820, and I just gotta say, right off the bat, I don't know if it's just because Toei, like everyone else in Japan, and if Toei, like all these other studios and even Shonen Jump, have been on break during the holidays, but watching this episode made me realize, damn, I actually missed watching the One Piece anime. And as far as the episode itself is concerned, this was a damn good return to the anime. Like honestly, like I don't. Again, it's probably because we've been on break. I'm sure that the more episodes come out now, like we'll probably return to the norm of having episodes that are just meh to okay. But damn, like just this episode alone was just it was amazing. Honestly, it was honestly amazing, and because right off the bat, I need to talk about Big Mom Pudding. Now, Big Mom did say a lot near the end of this episode that was interesting, which is she said, "It'd be foolish if I allowed you to take it, being the poneglyph, and let someone reach Raftel again." And as well as, "I'm not gonna mess up like I did with Roger. He read this stone with his ability to hear the voice of all things." Like those two particular sentences tells me that I'm not sure how he did it, but Roger, being the true G that he was, actually tricked Big Mom, and that's just insane. And genuinely makes me want to know how he pulled that off. I mean, or what, just in general, how he managed to get near the poneglyph itself. Because I mean, the first thing that comes to mind is that he tricked Big Mom by saying he'd marry one of her daughters and use the opportunity to steal the poneglyph information. But like, I I don't know. Like Roger, like I find the more we get into the story of One Piece, the more we learn about Roger himself and just how much of an amazing character he was. Like honestly, honestly, like, I don't know what Oda's gonna do after One Piece ends, but honestly, I wouldn't be against like a bit of a bit of a Roger side story manga or something like that. Like, damn, I genuinely want to know about Roger for God's sakes. Like seriously, and and we do get a bit of exposition on specifically Roger's on specifically the ability to hear all things that Roger, Luffy, and all these other people have, and how we get a bit of a connection as to we learn another type of people that have this ability are the three-eyed tribe, which are basically Pudding's, which is the tribe that Pudding is connected to. Like Pudding herself is a member of the three-eyed tribe, and we learned that Big Mom basically just pretty much just fucked a member of the three-eyed tribe in order to gain Pudding's abilities, in order to read the poneglyphs. And that just begs, like honestly, with One Piece, there's like learning stuff from One Piece is like solving a puzzle. Is like solving a riddle and a puzzle. Like, even when we think we have an answer, it just raises more questions. And right now, to me, the thing about this right now is learning this is, where the hell did this ability to hear the voice of all things originate from to begin with? Because we've now seen and heard of multiple people throughout the series who have this ability. We've learned that the Kazuki clan has this ability. We've learned that Luffy has this ability. We've learned that Roger had this ability, and we learned that definitely the three-eyed tribe has this ability. And I even wonder if the if even Robin might have this ability. I don't know, because we already have it where there might be a connection between Robin's lineage and the Kazuki clan. So it wouldn't be against I wouldn't be against if we learn that maybe the connection with the Kazuki clan and the three-eyed tribe as well. But yeah, this kind of just begs the question for me as to where people like Roger and Luffy, as to where, like, with this whole ability to hear the voice of all things, it just really makes me interested to see where people like Roger and Luffy fit into this equation. Because are the people of D like descendants of both tribes? Are they descendants of the Kazuki clan? Are they descendants of the Three-Eyed Tribe. Like, what is the Clan of D? Like, I'm just like, honestly, like, I'm wondering as to how Roger could have this ability and how Luffy has it, like, or just how so many people have this ability and just where it originates from. I'm I know I'm probably going around in circles with this, but it's like, yeah. All I do know is that when Oda finally reveals what this ability is, I know he's gonna blow our fucking minds with it. But yeah, I'll just pretty much leave that whole thing. I'll just leave the theorizing up to you guys in the comments section if you want to leave a comment about what you think it is. Because yeah, it's like, damn, like I'm like there's just all these little connections, like the Kazuki clan, Robin's family. It's it seems all interwoven. I'm just not sure where this is all gonna. Just not sure where this is all gonna lead. Like I think it is leading back to the Will of D, but the Will of D and whatnot. But even then, it's like I'm still gonna have more questions and whatnot. And but yeah, I the only thing I can come to right now is that the Will of D are descendants of either the Three-Eyed Tribe or the Kazoki clan, one of those two. And so anyway, now that I'm done racking my brain over that, in this episode we get introduced to the true forms of what I assume is the devil fruit power of the egg fruit, which of course is Tamago's power. And the weird thing about Tamago's forms as Viscount Hyako and Count and Count Nuatori is that this is one of those things where it really brings a question as to what type of devil fruit Tamago has eaten, because to this day I don't think even Oda has revealed the class that the egg fruit falls under. I mean, if I did have to make an educated guess about Tamago's fruit, I'd say it's probably an awakened. Like I'd say his forms are part of his devil fruit awakening, and that the devil fruit itself is more likely. I think it is kind of a pair a pair a pair a pair 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 sorry a pair 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 Paramecia. Yeah, I want to assume it's like that the whole forms themselves are like his awakening, and that the fruit itself is probably Paramecia or something like that. I want to assume that anyway, but yeah. Other than that, like all I can say about his form is that Tamago's forms are standard One Piece fare. Ridiculous as all fuck, and yet somehow still threatening. Like we more often than not talk about the amazing creativity of One Piece, and this is one of those times because he looks like an oversized Cheeps marshmallow. One of those oversized Cheeps marshmallow, like one of those marshmallows that are just as that one of those marshmallows that pretty much look like chicks you'd get at Easter, and I mean that in the best way because damn, like yeah, I have no words. Like Tamago, whatever your powers, whether it's a type of paramecia, a Zoan or whatever, yeah, you have a weird ability, pal. So other than that, like one thing to take note of in this episode is that both fights were essentially extended, and which are that being the fight of Brook versus Big Mom, and the fight of Pedro versus Tamago. Viscount Chick or Count or Viscount Chick or Count with Tamago in his new forms and whatnot. And the thing about Brook's fight being extended is that even longer is that on one hand, you could argue that this really gives less credibility to how much of a threat Big Mom is, with Brook surviving even longer than he did in the manga. But on the other hand, I myself was just excited to see Brook get this much spotlight. So I guess it's one of those things where you gotta pick your poison. I think I think in a way it still works, even with the extended scenes. I think it still kind of technically works because majority of the time Brook was still getting his ass handed to him. So yeah, even though they are extended scenes, I think for what the extended scenes are, I think they were handled fine enough. Um, so Brook is now in Big Mom's possession, and honestly, I'm scared as fuck for him because we know Big Mom wanted him for herself. And just the fact that she actually stripped him down just creeps me out even more. And just seeing him naked with just his underwear on and Big Mom holding him is like, Big Mom, please put his clothes back on. I don't know what what you're planning with him, but please just put his clothes back on. I don't want to imagine what you do with him naked. Him with do what you do with him naked like that. Okay, please just just dress him up already again, please. Like holy shit. But yeah, and just the whole fucking scene of Big Mom treating Brooke like her pet or teddy bear just like disturbed me to the point where like honestly like where I got goosebumps, and I think even talking about it is giving me goosebumps too. So yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen to Brooke beyond this point, but I think we should pray for him, people, because he's in Big Mom's hands now. And yeah, yeah, I got nothing. I literally have nothing. Um, but yeah, guys, that's my review for One Piece episode 820. If you enjoyed, just like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter and Facebook. That Night of Anime, signing off. Later, guys.